So just going to show you the communication preferences and how they mean for the single click opt-out in Audience Sheet. So first of all, let's take a look at the customer record. I'm going to look at Mandy's here. And we start to see that we've got these communication preferences and marketing preferences. So right now, Mandy's account saying, yes, you can contact them and you can contact me by email, but not by post. And it's these kind of things that we're interested in. What we're doing is we're creating a link within the email that we create to say, if I click on this link, it will take me to a landing page, which we'll see in a second. It's called the default unsubscribe. And that's an article, and it will go and find the customer record and remove this tick from the box, so that when you're doing the BI queries, those people will be removed, because we'll only be saying to people who've got the tick in the box, basically. So we have a couple of choices. We can either we can create links to every single one of these, or just an overriding. Sometimes it's nice to say, hey, I don't want emails anymore, so take the tick out of that box, but I'm happy for you to continue to direct mail me through the post. Or the other way round, I might say, I don't want post anymore, but you can email me. Or there's an overriding thing where just don't contact me at all. So you can get into a scenario where the customer record starts to look like this. So although they've got email and post, they've actually not got the tick in the yes box, so you can't actually contact them. We're going to assume there that all three there on Mandy's account, so let's just click apply there, so you can see this working. So that's the customer record, and they're the fields that we're going to be playing with here. So we want to go into correspondence and into messages, and this is we search for the message, and we're going to look at these new user accounts to begin with. And it's in the build section of this where we're building it up. And what I've done already here is actually just created a line at the bottom underneath the sign off saying, if you no longer wish to receive emails from Marina Theatre, please click here. And what that's going to do is going to take them through, as I say, to a default unsubscribed article. I'll show you that in a second, and it's going to remove that tick from the overriding communication preference. So it may be that you want that at the bottom. So what we're going to do here is I'm just going to copy this again, and we're going to so emails. That's going to be emails. This one's going to be any post. Let's just put these in capitals. If you no longer wish to receive any communication from Marina Theatre, and click here. So what we've got in here is emails. So I'm just going to edit this link here. I'll right click there and edit the link. And I can see various different things in here. I can anchor it, and then the link information, where is it going to, or I can go to the advanced section. The easiest way to do this, in actual fact, is to build link. So we're going to build link to the article, and the article, remember, we want is the default unsubscribe. So using my wildcards rather than typing everything in, I'm just going to do uns, and there, lo and behold, there it is. So my default unsubscribe. When I click on that, you'll see it populates this link article down here. A couple of things. I need an absolute URL, so I've configured this for you for base site URL. What they'll do when it creates the link is add these two pieces of text strings together, so it'll give an absolute URL to click through. Various different options here, but I want the communication preference and the marketing preferences unsubscribed. So on this link, I'm going to choose emails. So I'm going to select that. Oops, there we go. And insert the link. Okay, so that's taken out the emails. Now I'm going to do the same thing here. I'm going to build a link to the same article, but this link I'm going to go to the post. Make sure I've got my base site URL and insert the link. So that's going to email, that's going to post, and if you no longer wish to receive any communication, we're going to highlight the click here words, and we're going to build a link once again to the default unsubscribe article, that's populated there. Make sure I have my base site URL, but this time it's the overriding one, so I'm going to take the tick away from this yes please contact me, or please keep me informed, and I'm going to insert the link. That's all you need to do. The links are through there. You might just want to tidy this up a little bit, and I can click apply to save those changes, and that's done. So where that goes to is if I come back into content management system and into an article, and if you search again for the uns, you should find the default unsubscribe, and you click on that to load it. That tells you a bit more information, and when it's on calendar, and crucially this is the text, so I've just edited it a little bit. You might want to change the copy on this to something more appropriate, fill in some more information, or maybe add some links in here to the corporate website, that kind of thing. But essentially that's what the customer will see within the Marina Theatre online audience view online. So you want to make that nice and pretty and kind of apologetic, maybe. So I'll leave that with you. So it's just called the default unsubscribe article, and that's what the link will go to when the customer, if the customer clicks on one of those links to unsubscribe.